There is a shift in the mindset now. People are now thinking that we should change the old ways of doing things. We should move into a new future. We should make brave decisions. And that is the only way we can save ourselves. We had lots of hopes last year when we went to Copenhagen. We thought we would have a legally binding agreement. We thought we would have the deal sealed. It did not happen. We saw the realities of negotiation process. We saw the differences between developing countries and the developed world. We saw that people make all sorts of excuses to change the way they've been living, all sorts of excuses to start walking in a different direction. We were disappointed to some extent. But we didn't want to come out from Copenhagen empty-handed. And now, looking back, in hindsight, I could say, even though we were not fully satisfied in Copenhagen, we did achieve something. We were able to get the support of the political leaders around the world. I think this was the first time that so many of the head of states and head of governments attended a meeting of the Conference of the Parties, and they made a political commitment to stay on the path to reach a global legally binding agreement for the issue of climate change. And we are seeing since then that political commitment remains strong. We are seeing that funds are being mobilized for the developing countries to deal with their climate challenges. We are seeing things are moving in the right direction. And we are hoping, come in December when we go to Cancun, it will be a big step, a progressive step towards reaching a global legally binding agreement. We are not moving backwards. We are seeing the ordinary people are engaging themselves with the issues of climate change. We are seeing politicians are being elected on the basis of their environmental policies. The British elected their first Green MP during the last election, and it's an achievement. And we are hoping for a day when all the MPs and all the political leaders are elected on the basis of their policies on climate change and how much they care about the environment we live in. Without this environment, there is no future for us. There is no future for us with the old ways of living. We have to change that old ways of living. We have to come out of that. We have to phase out the old technology. We cannot blame the old technology because we do enjoy the cooling of the air conditioners. We do enjoy the luxury of our cars, our speedboats. We can't just tell people to give up these comforts, but there must be other ways of achieving those comforts, to obtain those comforts. And then we see that there is technology available to do that. We just need refinement of that. We just need to create a market for those technologies. And we need political commitment to do that. We need politicians, we need leaders who can make decisions, brave decisions, not necessarily calculated and saying, okay, this is what you're going to end up with, but with a positive vision. When politicians make decisions, communities follow, technocrats will find solutions to that. The first thing that needs to come are the decisions made by our leaders. And I hope that our leaders of the future will be elected by our people based on their policies and how much they care about the environment. Mr. President, you inspire us with your effort, and I saw you in Copenhagen, and the way you demonstrated your effort and the way how energetic you were, that inspires a lot. And then I tell you today here, being your environment minister, and my team will definitely stay on the course to save this country and the rest of the world. With the support of the global community, with the governments around the world, with the private sector engaged with us, we can do this. We haven't lost the hope of living in this country. Had we lost the hope, we wouldn't be sitting here having meetings like this. We would be looking for land, dry land somewhere else. We are not doing that. We will continue to live on these islands. There is future for us. Once again, I welcome you all to the Maldives. I hope you will enjoy the warm climate here, and you will continue your support for us to achieve our carbon neutral goal and our development goals. Before I leave, I would also like to thank the media, especially the international media. Without you, we wouldn't have been able to get our message across to the global community. You made it all happen. Well, thank you very much, and I hope you will continue to take this message from the Maldives across the globe to the communities, and there will be other countries who would follow from the example of the Maldives. Well, thank you very much.